Hey, Picks and Parlay family, it's me, Detroit Lenny, here with another episode of Bet Win Repeat. It's Tuesday, it's January 9th, and it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Welcome to the show. I'm going to let everybody file in. I am in the process of catching everything up as far as contest goes. The Bet Win Repeat monthly contest. I'm catching that up for the month of January. I should have updated standings by the end of today. Honestly, I could have did it last night, but I was watching that Michigan-Washington game. So let's speak on that. I'm going to let everybody file in here for a few minutes, give everybody the rundown of what's going on. Don't forget you're in the contest. Join the Picks and Parlay contest page, facebook.com/group/Picks and Parlay contest. That's where you'll join. That's where the contests go. Join that over there. If you're looking for a promo code on the website, picksandparlays.net, use the promo code LENNY. That'll save you 20% off your entire purchase over there. College football has come to an end. Boo. But it happens. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. As always, we appreciate you guys. Let's talk about this Michigan-Washington game. Obviously, Michigan wins here, 34-13. A couple things. You know, everybody knows I'm not a Michigan lover. I'm a state guy, Michigan State Spartans. Go green, go white. But I respect what this Michigan defense has done. I will say that. Just looking at the box scores, I told you guys yesterday I was on Michigan minus 4.5. That cash little parlay that I had was Blake Corum over 112 rushing and receiving yards, which he had that just in rushing. So that was good. And then Michigan to win money line, that was plus 167. So we cashed a nice little two-team parlay at plus 160-ish. 167, and we had Michigan at minus 4.5 at minus 105. So we bet that a while back. So we like that. This played out exactly how I thought the college football playoff would play out. I thought we would have Michigan and Washington here, and I thought Michigan would just be too much for them. And I think they were at the end of the day. Let's go over the stats real quick. Michael Penix Jr., here's what I heard from people yesterday and just throughout the weekend. Professional handicappers, like these are people I respect in the industry. Oh, Michael Penix Jr., you know, Michigan's never seen a quarterback of this caliber. I don't give a shit. Quarterbacks win games. Defense wins championships. Everybody knows that. Nothing's changed in 2024. I mean, the game has evolved, but for Christ's sake, defense still wins championships. That's just how it is. It is what it is, right? Last night, defense won this championship. I mean, and Michigan fans, I don't know what Tate's at. Tate's a great, I think he's in Facebook jail or he's missing in action, but for all you Michigan lovers out there, I'm not talking shit on your team. I give you respect. You won. That defense was lights out. Shut Michael Penix down to 27 of 51, 255 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. They just smothered his ass. He was pressured all the time. And, you know, how's that going to translate into the NFL? Just saying. That's the kind of thing. I think Michael Penix Jr. maybe stayed one too many years in college because he stayed and he won shit, and all he showed is he's not really producing under pressure. So hurt his draft stock, in my opinion. J.J. McCarthy. Let me talk about this because the Michigan haters are going to come out of the woodwork and talk shit to me. Bro, maybe he's an NFL quarterback. I'm not saying he's not. But to say that, oh, my God, J.J. McCarthy is a first-round draft pick, and oh, my God. Let me break down J.J. McCarthy's stats. in a championship game. After I blow my nose. I didn't use hand sanitizer because the last thing I can do is get fucking sick again. I'm even done with being sick for like the rest of my life. 10 of 18. Now, granted, they didn't have to throw the ball that much. They didn't. That run game was fucking ground and pound, old school football. I loved it. Hated that it was Michigan, don't get me wrong, but I loved the way that they play football. Or they played football last night. Ground and pound, let the defense make just kind of smother Washington, let them make mistakes, and they did. Two interceptions, but 10 of 18, 140 yards, 7.8 yards of an average, QB rating of 58.4. I'm not overly impressed with J.J. McCarthy. Maybe I'm just a Wolverine hater, whatever. I'm not saying he isn't an NFL quarterback, but you better hope he gets on a team that he can run the ball. We'll see. I doubt he goes in the top 3 rounds. I mean, he's probably going to be drafted to back up somebody behind somebody. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. I can't crown him an NFL quarterback. I can't not crown him one. I just feel like I don't have enough. The guy's only lost 1 game. I get it. He's a winner, but that defense is fucking legit, man. I'm just saying. Blake Corum, Donovan Edwards, that was their show. Donovan Edwards, 6. I don't know where the hell he came out of. But, I mean, all of a sudden he just came alive. Been lackluster all year. And he's got 6 carries, 104 yards, 2 touchdowns. Blake Corum did what Blake Corum does. 21 carries, 134 yards, 2 touchdowns. Now is the story of the game. Run the goddamn ball, Bob. And that's what they did. They ran it right down Washington. Like chunk in that first quarter, they were averaging like 10, 12 yards a run. It was ridiculous. They ran through. They did their thing. The Madam Maverick in the house says, do you think Penix draft stock dropped after that? Absolutely. Like, badly. Like, bad. Me personally, if I'm a GM, I mean, listen, I'm not. I'm not a GM. Nobody thinks my opinion is that valuable to pay me millions of dollars to put together a football team. But for what it's worth, my 2 cents, I don't draft this kid in the first round. I mean, I don't care. Yeah, he can drop a dime and he's got great accuracy and this and that. You know, Jamarcus Russell had great accuracy and a long arm that could throw the ball too. And then the game happened. And then people ran at him. And then his accuracy got a little goofy. Michael Penix Jr., he missed a wide open touchdown pass. Wide open. He missed a couple bad passes. He had a couple passes that were on him. And I'm not saying he can't produce or he can't be an NFL quarterback or he can't grow into that, but he is a 6-year starter. I mean, for fuck's sake, he's like 27 years old. He's not. I'm just making that up, but he's old. He's not a 18, 19-year-old kid coming out of a year or 2 of college and then into the pros. He's not like, how old is he? I'm going to look real quick. Michael Penix Jr. He's 23. He's about to be 24 in May. Some coaches will like that. A little head on his shoulders, a little bit more life experience, stuff like that. Just somebody who is a little bit more seasoned in life, and been around football. I'm not saying he's bad. I don't think he's a first-round quarterback. I don't think he's first round pick. I will say that. Doesn't mean he's not going to go on to be a serviceable quarterback in the NFL, but I do think his stock dropped a little bit. But let's talk about today's action. I don't want to talk about NFL till later in the week in case some lines move and stuff like this, but I don't think anything's going to. But we'll talk more about that probably tomorrow with Sean Higgs. He'll be on the show. Probably, hopefully. I should probably tell him that. Dear Sean, if you're watching, you'll be on Bet Room Pete tomorrow. If you're not watching, I will remind you tomorrow. But we'll probably talk some NFL tomorrow, me and him. Lots of NHL going on, NBA. Hey, I got this. Check this out. I'm going to push this out. So, see this hoodie? It's a nice hoodie, right? It's just a black hoodie. It says Detroit, and it's got a little orangish colored swoosh. That's it. That's the only thing that's on the sleeves, anywhere, the back. That's it. Otherwise, it's a black hoodie with just this, right? I got it for Christmas. I tell her, I'm like, oh, that's a cool hoodie, whatever, right? But whoop, 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 de whoop. It's a nice hoodie, right? Put it on, fits, comfortable, it's nice, snuggy, warm. And then I go take tag off of it. The fucking tag says Pistons. Detroit Pistons gear, right? And I'm like, she's like, well, you say you don't have no Pistons gear. And I'm like, I don't. But, NBA gear is not made for big dudes. Unless you're tall. I'm not. Like, they have the tall and big and tall stores. I don't shop there. I need the short and fat stores. Okay. I'm the short guy. I'm only like 5'7", 5'8" on a good day, and I'm 290 pounds. Well, right now. So it's like, if you're a 300-pound guy, you got to be like 7 foot tall to get good shit. Well, I'm not. So anyways, I get the hoodie. I'm like, oh, fuck, I don't want to wear this Pistons shit, man. They suck. And then, whatever. Yeah, that was my story about the hoodie. Other than that, you'd never know it was a Piston-related hoodie. And I'm not telling anybody no more. Pistons play tonight. 5 games on the slate for the NBA. And I'm just getting back in the swing of things. And I got no opinion on no opinion. I do have some college basketball because that's what I did with my life. Here's what I'm on college basketball. I'm just going to run down it. It only hurts when I cough. Rutgers -3. West Virginia +2.5. Davidson -5.5. I'm on Iowa State plus a couple points and money line at +120. I do like Iowa State today. Against Houston and Boise State +2.5, Nebraska +7.5, Pitt +5.5 is what I'm on for college basketball. You guys follow me on BetStamp if you want. It's free. I'm not sponsored by anybody or anything like that. You can just look up Detroit Lenny. I'm the guy. I'm him. I'm Detroit Lenny, whatever. But I'm just on BetStamp, and I'm not affiliated or anything like that, or selling or doing none of that stuff. This is just what I'm on. Follow a fade at your own risk. I don't want to hear no shit if I lose, because this shit I bet my money. So I don't need you to remind me I lost. So if you're gonna do that, don't follow. But if you want to make some money, I've been out for like 2 weeks, so I'm starting to ease back into everything. Right, Cape, I see you in the chat. How am I feeling? I'm feeling way better, bro. Thank you. I appreciate it. Had some major kidney stone issues and COVID on top of that, and then put me down for a couple weeks, but I'm back in the game. I didn't place a bet for like 2 weeks, man. My wife took my phone from me and told me I couldn't stress out and all this stuff, and it's going a little nuts. So I'm slowly climbing back into the saddle. I had a couple bets yesterday going on. It's hard when you take a couple weeks off because then you gotta like, I'm a big yeah, I gotta know what you did the night before. I gotta know what I gotta know the trends. I'm not saying trendy guy, but I want to see what you did. So I gotta get back into the swing of a little bit of things though. Pistons are taking this one. Yeah, you've got the whole world in your hands. I hope so. I don't actually. I don't. I secretly don't give a shit, or I should say secretly. I really don't give a shit. And I say that in the nicest way. It's just that I feel like they have gone so. This season's fucked. Like nothing good can come out of this. I don't even know. Like it's not like you can fire a coach or anything. Like it's his first year. I don't know what to do with them. I don't know, and it's so hard to be such a diehard Detroit fan and everything they stand for. Blue collar city, just gritty, hardworking. Stand up for yourself, kind of fight. Like let's go. And they look. You know what the Pistons' problem is? I don't even want to say it because it's mean, but there's some soft ass bitches. Man, they're soft. And I get the NBA's changed and it's not as hard as the league as the bad boys. And I'm not saying it needs to be bad boy era or anything. I don't need nobody clotheslining nobody or anything like that. This isn't WWE. I don't need, Bill Lambier throwing the people's elbow and shit and Rick Mahorn DDTing somebody. I don't need that. But dude, at some point, if you're on the court anybody play ball at any point in their life, in a city street, and you go to the hole, it's a hard foul, whatever, and somebody calls foul, and everybody starts laughing at you because you're like, man, stop with that bullshit. That's the Pistons. You're getting laughed at. Have some fucking heart. Something. Like, I don't know what needs spark under their ass. There's just a bunch of prima donna millionaires. I can talk about them. I hate talking. The Pistons anger me so much because I'm tired of them. Oh, they're about to be good. They're about to be good. Well, they're about to not be a bitch. They's a bitch. They're not taking one. I had no heart. I'm not betting against them. I'm not betting with them. It's just like I see him on the board and I look the other way. It's like that. It's like that one girl you dated and you're walking down the grocery store aisle with your wife and this bitch is just utterly crazy. You turn the cart around and you go the other way to avoid her, right? That's what I'm doing with the Pistons. I'm just avoiding them. You like Rutgers as well? Good. I do got some hockey too. And I'll go over that here in a minute. Good day to Mr. Brian Gillihan. We appreciate you stopping by as always. You've been out, so I haven't been able to apologize for my guarantee on the Pack Panthers under a couple weeks ago. It was a bad read. Go Pack. Listen, I've been out for a few weeks. Sorry. I need to get that out of my system. Yeah, kidney stones, COVID, everything, stress, whatever. I don't know. Jason Spurley, did you win something while I was gone? No, that was Troy Akers, I think. Somebody won that big 500. That was the last kind of thing I was telling my wife and stuff. I go, I said, I woke up Saturday morning hurting so goddamn bad. I didn't watch nothing. And then I was in the hospital. I'm watching the Minnesota Vikings game, the game the Lions clinched the division on. I'm watching that game. And then I'm like, so much medicine. We're like, the good stuff, right? Like, I was like, oh, I'm in pain. I'm going to hit the button. And before I remember, this is bad. I remember going to hit the button and then waking up and like this. I just like passed out to the button. like going to hit I didn't even hit the button. I passed out. And then I woke up and went, oh yeah, I hit that button. For those of you that have never been in the hospital, that's the button for the pain. Medicine, medicine, medicine. And I'm one of those guys like stay ahead of it. So, I just keep hitting it. So the nurse comes in and says, you don't have to hit it 10 times. You only got to hit it one time and it comes. The other 9 is just letting us know you're trying to get medicine. I'm like, I don't care. Who knows? I want all the medicine. But whatever. Glad to be back, though. Glad to be back. Yes, I am very glad to be back. Brian Gillihan held it down, take the great. This fool with the good hair kept the ship afloat as well with free pick videos and stuff like that. So it was nice to feel loved and missed, and everybody. Mandy kept telling me how everybody reached out and checking on me and all that, and I appreciate it. I'm humbled. I don't know how else to say that. I sound like a big softy pants or whatever. My wife tells me I'm just a big old teddy bear at heart. I'm not really tough. Whatever. But it was hard. It was hard to be away on Christmas. And you got little kids. The big kids understand. They come to visit you in the hospital and try and cheer you up or whatever. But you got little kids and Santa comes and, they got questions and, it's hard, but either way, I'm back. I'm back and the Lions are champions in the North. I got to watch it. My wife doesn't want me to get too excited. I'm arguing with her currently about going to watch. I'd love to hear your NHL plays. I got a few of my NHL plays. I've only got a couple NHL plays, but I'm arguing with my wife about going and watching this playoff games for the Lions because I'm supposed to stay a little stressed. When I was in the hospital with everything, that my blood pressure was going through the roof a lot, and it was concerning some people. And my blood pressure was going through the roof because I couldn't get out of the goddamn hospital to watch football. Nobody realizes that. Everybody thinks, oh, he's kidney stones. Oh, it's COVID. It's this. It's that. He's sick. It's this. It's that. That's why he's all stressed out. No, motherfuckers. Just let me out, and I will be fine. But after very little debate with my wife, I stayed. She kind of runs the show when it comes to that. So now the question is, does Lenny get to go to the bar on Sunday night and watch the Lions game? The doctor said I have a few drinks, moderation, keep my stress level at a minimals as best as I possibly can. He's like, look, and I was straight up with him, like, well, listen, Doc, the Lions won the damn division. Like, the Lions are going to playoffs. How do you want me to keep my stress level low? And he's like, listen, you're going to do whatever you got to do kind of thing. So, and I'm like, all right, I will. So I'm going to the goddamn bar and I'm watching the playoffs. I'm just saying. But Julie Carley in the house. Welcome back. Thank you, Julie Carley. Appreciate you. I know you reached out, checking on me and stuff like that. And I haven't texted everybody back. I mean, I kind of got my phone back with it. And there was 197 text messages or something. 190 something. And then 15 million emails. And I love how a lot of people's first thoughts was I got fired. I'm glad that's where everybody went in their head. I had like 2 job offers. It was ridiculous. It was like, hey man, are you still working with Craig? What happened? Did you get fired? And I'm like, oh fuck no, bro, I'm sick. But or it was whatever. But Julie, I appreciate you. You know I do. Julie's ride or die. I appreciate her. Jackets, Jets under 6.5. Panthers win in regulation. Kraken, Canucks. Team total over 3.5. Okay. I don't have much in hockey. I'm ridiculously treading very lightly. Seattle, Buffalo, Kraken, and the Sabres. I'm on the draw. I'm on the draw at plus 333 for a half a unit. Kings, Tampa, Lightning. I'm on the draw, plus 340, half a unit. I'm on the Vancouver Canucks and the New York Islanders over 6 at minus 120. And I'm on the Ottawa Senators and the Calgary Flames draw at plus 340. For me to get back into hockey after a 2-week hiatus, I got to slowly into that shit. And because I'm missing 2 weeks of life, basically. So I like some draws. I'm going to get back in there. But yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm on those draws. Man, just take care of yourself. Glad to see you smiling face. Thank you, Julie. I appreciate you. And we'll talk. Text me later. I know you got to go. I see you got to go back to work. Text me later, Julie. I'll answer. My wife let me have my phone back now. I'm not in timeout no more. Yeah, I don't know, Tim. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't know if I really ever had a job in the first place. I think that they just let me show up. It's like therapy for me. I just get to show up and vent pretty much about my Lions or any other sports team. And then, yeah, so I get to do all that. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah. What could possibly go wrong? I got nothing. That's what I'm on. I'll have I'm gonna get back up to speed a little bit more and more as the week goes on. So I appreciate everybody stopping by. Tomorrow we're gonna touch base on football with Higgs. We're gonna dive into wild card weekend and we'll see where Higgy stands and some stuff. And we'll get back into it. Eric, glad to hear that you're feeling better. You need to go to the bar on Sunday if you missed your parlays. Go Lions. I'm going to get back into the parlay party here once I get my bearings and kind of get everything, or feel comfortable with giving out some parlays. We'll get right back into it. Yeah, Rams money line. Bro, that's where I'm going. I haven't even let me see here. Have I bet this Lions game yet? Yes. Yes, I did. I got -3. Yeah. You're not gonna Tim's gonna try and goat me into that. The Rams, let me just tell you, Tim, the Rams are public. And everybody thinks of the Rams of 2 years ago, 3 years ago. And everybody thinks it's a revenge spot for Matt Stafford. And that is just stupid thought process. You cannot think that Matt Stafford has any ill will towards the Detroit Lions. He asked for a trade. He got a trade to a contender and won a Super Bowl ring. The city of Detroit saved his wife's life. That shit still plays on him. He said it publicly. I'm just telling you, Jared Goff's about to have the best fucking game of his life. I'm just saying. NHL player props: Rasmus Dahlin, Sabres. Over 2.5 shots on goal. Vince Dunn, Kraken for a point. Zach Hyman, Oilers goal. Look at the captain coming through with some player props. He's all right with those too. Golf revenge game. Yeah, I guess Stafford as well. It's not a revenge game for Matt Stafford. You want me to? I'm thinking about if the Rams win, I'm gonna have to decapitate the Matt Stafford bobblehead. I'm gonna have to do it. This is the way for the Lions to put away the same old Lions and talk about the brand new Lions. This is the last phase of that. It's time to put that shit to bed. It's time to bury the same old Lions once and for all. It's a new chapter. It's a new age. It's a new day. It's a brand new Lions. Whatever. It's time. It's our time now. It's our time. And I'm not asking for it. We're taking it. Everybody talking about changing the one pride to all grit. I don't give a shit. If you call it one pride, all grit, same people, same time, same place, next year, whatever. I don't care what you call it. We're taking what the fuck is ours. On that note, good luck unless you're against me.